Today we are going to start the first chapter of French Revolution. So, children, we are going to start the section 5, Abolition of Slavery. Slavery, which was prevalent in the colonial country. If we talk about the India was also the colony of England. The slaves, Indian slaves, they were tightly packed into the ship and sent to the Java, Sumatra, Mauritius, Fiji, all these places they go. In the same way, there was the trade route of slave between the America, Africa, and the Europe. So European trade route, Europe, Africa, and America, that was prevalent. Why the trade of slave was done? The slavery was done to fulfill the requirement of the labor or manpower. As you know, the European country, which were fond of tea, coffee. So for the tea and coffee, the labor which are required. So this slave trade, which started in the 17th century, especially in Europe. So we will see what is given in section 5, Abolition of Slavery, in your book. So one of the most famous reform of Jacobin led by Robespierre was the abolition of slavery. So as you know, the Robespierre Jacobin Club, Jacobean government led by the Robespierre, he had taken the one good step to remove the slavery from France. The colonies of Caribbean means that is Caribbean Sea, America, you can say. Caribbean colonies like Martinique, Guadeloupe, Saint Domingo. They were the supplier of the tobacco, indigo, sugar and coffee. So many of the people who were not interested to go outside or go outside the land, which creates the problem of labor. So due to the lack of labor, this system of slavery, which was started between the Europe, America and Africa. Slave trade started in 17th century. French merchant sailed from the port of Bordeaux or Nantes to the Africa. So French slave trade was the one important port was Nantes, that you can also call Bordeaux, and it sailed its ship to Africa, where they bought the slave from the local chieftain. The local people were involved in the slave trade. The slaves were branded and branded means put marked on their back. The slaves were packed tightly into the ship for 3 months of a long traveling across the Atlantic to the Caribbean. Means the slaves were supplied to the American Caribbean, is North America and the South America. They were sold to the plantation owners, and the plantation owners, they exploit the labor, slave labor, to its maximum, and they were put in the field of coffee, indigo and sugar. Port city like Bordeaux and Nantes owned the economic prosperity with these slave trades. Throughout the 19th century, the little criticism of slavery that was seen in the France, National Assembly held a long debate, but National Assembly had not taken any decision to remove the slave trade, but it was the convention that who had taken the step in 1794 to remove slavery from the overseas colonies. So slaves became free. Why this National Assembly did not remove this slave trade? Because more and more big people were involved in the slave trade. So no one dared to take the action against the slave trade. It was the convention who had taken the step in 1794 to remove the slave trade. But this measure was very short term. This was the short term measure. 10 years later, the Napoleon Bonaparte again restarted slavery, and this had given the chance to the slave traders to restart its business, and slavery was completely abolished from the French colony in 1848. So we will see the Negro who lived in Africa. Negro are the local people. Negro are the local people who supplied local people of the south of Sahara Desert in Africa. Also you can see in picture 4, sorry, not picture 14, talked about the emancipation. Emancipation means emancipation. Emancipation means freedom of the unfree. Freedom of the unfree. So when convention removed, our convention brought the law to remove the slavery from France or from the overseas colonies, these slaves became free. But after the arrival of the Napoleon Bonaparte, he restarted this slavery. So this was the 5th section of abolition of slavery. Movement to overthrow the despotic ruler, movement against the government. So after the storming of the Bastille field, after the storming of the Bastille fort, the Louis XVI government had taken the step to abolish the censorship. Censorship, I told you in the earlier video that censor means to stop. Censor means stop. So the government censor board usually stop the print material, written material, whatever was there that was if any written material which should go for printing, that would be passed by the censor board. Censor board comprised of the 5 members. Its head was monarch. But after the storming of the Bastille in 1789, the abolition of censor board, after the abolition of censor board, this step was taken by the government of France or Louis XVI. So after the abolition of censorship, media became free, print media also became free. And when print media became free, everything could comes in the newspaper freely. People could read the views of the people. They revive their feeling. They could give their opinion after reading the newspaper. And after that, the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizen, that was also announced. Freedom of speech and expression to be a natural right. So during the after the people stormed to the Bastille fort, now then onwards, the Declaration of Rights of Man and Citizens announced freedom of speech and expression. That also became one of the natural right to the people, natural rights of the people. And after that, plays, songs and festival processions attracted large number of people. Political philosopher Jean-Jacques Rousseau, John Locke and Montesquieu, they also had given the ideas, various ideas to awaken the masses. Even in picture 15, you could see a machine which reduced the weight of a person. This picture of 1790 seeks to make the idea of justice tangible. So this picture was made by the unknown calligrapher, and this picture of 1790s seeks to make the idea of justice tangible, means justice for all. We will see the next heading, that is conclusion, which is given in your book. Napoleon Bonaparte crowned himself Emperor of France in 1804. So Napoleon Bonaparte came to the throne in 1804. He crowned himself as an emperor, or declared himself as a Emperor of France. And after that, he started invading the neighboring countries of the France, and he placed member of his family over conquering states. Napoleon saw his role as a modernizer of Europe. Napoleon would like to modernize the Europe. He introduced many laws, that is, protection of private property. Many reforms brought by him: the protection of private property, uniform system of weights and measures provided by the decimal system. So he also brought the uniform measures of weights and measures provided by the decimal system. So initially many people of Europe, they saw him as a liberator. But later on, Napoleon armies came to be viewed everywhere as an invading force. Napoleon army disturbed the people of France and it invaded the neighboring country of France. People, due to the army or due to his invading nature, people were not happy. Later on, initially they were considering him as a liberator. And he was finally defeated at Waterloo in 1850. So Napoleon was defeated in Waterloo, or defeated at Waterloo in 1815. So many of the Napoleon measures that carried the revolutionary ideas of liberty and modern laws to other parts of Europe had impact on the people long after Napoleon had left. So Napoleon put deep imprint on the people of Europe. When he left also, people remembered his reform, what he had done. The idea of liberty and democratic rights were the important legacy of French Revolution. So legacy means this idea of democratic rights, liberty that was given by the France to the whole world. So liberty and democratic right, that is one of the legacy. The freedom from slavery and idea of freedom came from Europe, which set up to create a supreme nation state. And also freedom from slavery, ideas of freedom, abolition of censorship, everything that was come from the Europe. Such a long revolution which took place by the people of France that had given the ideas to whole of the Europe to become free, to ask for right from the monarch, do not become slave, and also slavery, and also the number of ideas which was given by the philosopher like Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Montesquieu, and John Locke. And Raja Ram Mohan Rai and Tipu Sultan were inspired by these ideas that were spreading through Europe at that time. So Raja Ram Mohan Rai, who was one of the great social reformer of India, who removed the sati system. Tipu Sultan, also one of the great ruler. So they were inspired by the ideas of France. And also the French Revolution and the July Revolution. French Revolution and July Revolution. The French Revolution that started, but July Revolution, storming of the Bastille Fort, where the arms and Bastille forts, all the arms and ammunition which was kept by the monarch 16, by the Louis 16, and the people of France, they gathered and attacked on the Bastille fort, and destroyed the Bastille fort. So this is your the last section, section 6. Thank you.